So for the last 10 years or so, we've grown food using an in-ground garden method primarily, but this year we want to try something a little different. We're going to build a raised bed. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Giga was nice enough to send us this raised bed. It's a 10-in-1 setup, so you can configure it 10 different ways. And we're going to get it going in the garden here. And what are we planting in there this year? You have a cicada in your hair.
No, I do not.
Cicadas are here. Everyone says it's going to be like the plague this year in Tennessee. They're here.
I am planting all of my hot peppers in this bed to help in the process of saving seeds because I want to keep it a little bit further away from my sweet peppers. That way I don't get a weird mixture of a sweet hot pepper by surprise.
Which has happened in the past.
It has.
So I really don't know what tools I need for this, but let's go ahead and get it open, see what we need. I already really like this because this feels super heavy duty and it says on the box it won't rust, which is really cool. Oh, there's actually two of them. Let's get it together. So this is a 10-in-1 kit. Like I said, you can configure it 10 different ways, but I think we're just going to do a straight line right in the middle, down the middle of the garden here. So I think we're just going to do one narrow raised bed right down the middle. But you can also do like corners and different shapes and stuff, but I think just a straight line will work for us. All right, so we're going to lay it out. So it's going to be like that. You have a couple there. Just like I did it. Okay, now lay one next to it. All right. So it comes with a bunch of hardware and just this one tool. So that's all you need to assemble this whole thing. It's kind of cool. All right, so we got it laid out here. I think it's going to be about 10 feet long, if I'm looking at this properly. And I think all of these are the same.
Do it with that.
You know what? A screwdriver would be helpful, though. You want to get me one? So definitely not hard to put together, just tedious. Anyone could do this. You know what I like about this versus building a raised bed is the cost is relatively affordable when you compare it to wood, and it's just gonna last so much longer than wood. Now ultimately wood might be a little cheaper up front, but the longevity of this is where it really shines. So it's just gonna hold up forever, which I like. All right, so now we're at the point where we need these cross ties. I think that'll give it plenty of strength for when we fill that with dirt, it's not gonna start bowing.
That's really cool. Don't hit my trellis. So I was thinking I would like it to kind of be right here. Yeah. Yeah.
Right in the middle of these?
Yes, because you can still get it.
Is that a snake?
Stop! Not funny. Not funny. This is not right. Okay. Knock it off.
Building this bed was really straightforward, pretty easy. Like you saw, it only required maybe a drill gun, a screwdriver, and the key that comes with it. But other than that, super easy to assemble. Highly recommend it for something really straightforward. You do not have to be handy to put something like this together. So that was pretty nice. The quality is really good. I'm really impressed with the metal and how it feels, and like even this rubber edging. It seems to be really high quality fit and finish. So I'm excited to get some food in here.
With a raised bed like this, we are going to do a couple different layers. We're first gonna lay down some logs, and then some wood chips, and then some topsoil, and then compost. The reason we're doing that is because for most plants, you only need about 6 to 8 inches of soil for a plant to really thrive and grow. A lot of plants, their roots don't go super deep. So the wood chips and the logs will kind of act as the filler, and they'll slowly break down over the years, and then every year I want to plant this, I'll just add a little bit more compost to the top and plant. What's that?
If all this garden stuff seems really overwhelming, we have a great free resource for you. Tanya gets questions all the time about gardening and how to plant things, so her phone is always blowing up this time of year. So with that, we took a lot of those questions and put them into a free ebook. I'll leave a link below to that. It's got a ton of free tips, tricks, and just different methods of how we do things. And it's really gonna help your garden thrive. And if you're a total beginner, it's super helpful. It's a really great resource. Check it out. The last few months we've been working really hard to reclaim this overgrown garden. The weeds were about 10 feet high when we got here. If you want to see that whole process, I'll leave a playlist right here or here. Check it out. That has every video of how we've been reclaiming this garden and bringing it back to life to grow some food.